Hello and welcome to your Quickie. Today we're going to start seated, finding your comfortable seat. Letting the eyes fall closed and starting to pull the awareness in. Letting go of the day so far, forgetting about anything that's on the agenda for later. For this next period of time, 15 minutes or so, it's just us, just right here and right now. Letting the shoulders soften down away from the ears, the shoulder blades slide down the back. Imagining that little thread connected to the crown of the head, sitting you up just that little bit taller than usual. And starting to notice breath. Not to control it, but notice your baseline. Notice how are you arriving today. Then finding some softness in the rib cage. And let the diaphragm drop, so allowing that sensation of the belly hanging out a little bit, creating a nice, big, soft space for those belly breaths to land. Now for this next minute or so, we're just going to breathe. When the mind starts to wander, and it surely will, bring your awareness back to the sensation of breath. All right, taking the biggest, deepest breath of the day, feel the whole belly, the whole chest, all the way up into the clavicle. Then through the mouth with a sigh, exhale completely. All right, into our bodies we go. Inhale the arms out and up, palms touch, exhaling down through heart center. Inhaling out and up, palms touch, exhaling down through heart center. And another like that, inhaling out and up. But this time, when the palms come to touch, we'll interlace our fingers, flip our palms, and press the ceiling away. Another big inhale. On the exhale, tipping the ribcage to the right. Inhaling back center, tipping the ribcage left. Inhaling back center, dropping the right arm down. Exhale. Take your time. Good. Active reach through the arm, creating as much space between that left hip and that left, one of those left fingertips as possible. Engage the core. Inhale, coming back up. Exhaling to the left. Same thing. Take your time. Active reach, creating space. Wonderful. Inhale, coming back up. And exhale, float those arms down. Going into just our simple twist. Left hand to the right knee, the right hand behind. Inhale, stretch that spine tall. Exhale, twist from the bottom up. Good. Big inhale, engage the core. Keep the core engaged. Exhale, unwind, top down. Right hand, left knee, left hand behind. Inhale, tall. Exhale, twist, bottom up. Wonderful. Big inhale, engage the core. Keep the core engaged. Exhale, unwind, top down. Coming back center, and then coming into our tabletop. Right into cat pose. Press the ground away. Tuck the tailbone. Gaze drops to the navel. Cow pose. Let the belly drop. Tailbone lift. Gaze gently lift. Collarbones wide. Heart pulling through. Swinging that torso to the right. Up into cat pose. Swing left. Down into cow pose. Keep it moving. Find some softness in the big joints of the body. Make each rotation a little bit different than the one before. Good. Switching directions. Awesome. Returning back to neutral, we're going to bring the wrinkles of the wrists right under the shoulders. So for most people, that means sliding the hands back a little bit. We're going to start to make some circles over the wrists with the shoulders. So starting to stretch out and wake up those wrists. Switching directions. Good. Wrists together, fingers out to the sides. Circles. Other direction. All right, back of the left hand on the mat. Sitting back just slightly. Rock from side to side. Switching hands. Rock from side to side. All right, tuck those toes, sitting back on the heels. We're going to give those wrists just a shake out. Maybe up and down. Maybe every which way. All right, are we ready? Let's do this. We're headed for our downward facing dog. So, if you're in video number, I don't know, what is this, 28, 29, something like that, you probably know how to do your down dog, but I'm going to explain it anyway. So if you want to just dive into it, dive in. Otherwise, plant those hands, spread those fingers, engage through the fingertips, the knuckle pads, tuck toes, lift hips. Downward facing dog. Take a look at those index knuckles. If they're hovering or light, internally rotate those forearms, hold those index knuckles down, and then externally rotate those upper arms to send the shoulders wide. Bend the knees a lot if you need to, thinking about bringing the torso into one straight line from the hips all the way down through the wrists. Take a moment to arrive. Pedal heels, shift hips. Whatever feels good. Awesome possum. Looking between the hands, hopper walk, halfway lift. Forward fold, exhale. Bend those knees as much as you'd like to, especially if it's first thing in the morning. That whole back chain of muscles is probably pretty stiff still. Give it some time to wake up. Elephant walks are great, just bending one knee and then the other. Alrighty, big ol' bend in those knees, engage the core, inhale, rise, sun A, forward fold, ow. Halfway lift, inhale, chaturanga, exhale, up dog or cobra, inhale, hips up and back, exhale, looking between the hands, hopper walk, halfway lift, forward fold, exhale. Rise, inhale. Did you know bougainvilleas have great big spikes? They do. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Or substitution, up dog or cobra, inhale. Hips up and back, exhale. We're going to do just one more. Looking between the hands, hopper walk, halfway lift. Forward fold, exhale. Rise, inhale. Forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog or cobra, inhale. Hips up and back. Exhale. Taking a few breaths here. A little bit warmed up, a little bit stretched out. Should be able to get deeper into your dog now. Maybe the heels are closer to reaching ground. Maybe the heart is more easily melting towards the floor. Shoulders reaching back towards the ankles. Wonderful. All right. Looking between the hands, right foot steps forward, inhaling up to your lunge. Good. Now these quickies really are quick if I stay on track, right? So make sure that you're getting the most out of each pose. I am shooting for 15 minutes for this class. Of course I'll run over a little bit, but I'm trying to stay on 15 minutes. We're going to take it through a flow, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Hips up and back. Left side, left leg steps forward. Inhaling up to your lunge. Beautiful, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. hips up and back. All right, we're gonna step the right foot forward, the left heel pivots down. We're coming up warrior two. We're going to extend that right leg. We're gonna turn the toes just a little bit forward. We're headed for Skandasana. So we're gonna bend into that right knee, pop up those left toes. Here you are. Okay. Now, we're going to try and build some leg strength here. So, if you can, and if your knees are fine with this, make sure you don't hurt yourself. With a straight leg, we're going to extend this leg to come to standing. We're going to Skandasana into that left leg, popping up those right toes. Straight leg, extend this one. We're going to do this a couple times. Over to the other. If you have to bend your knee, go ahead. It's going to take a lot of the muscle strengthening aspect out of it, but you can slowly introduce it as time goes by, right? Bending into that right knee, Skandasana. All the way up. To the left. All the way up. To the right. All the way up. To the left, all the way up, to the right, all the way up, to the left. This is our last one. All the way up. Good job. All right, toes in, heels out, forward fold. Think about a nice flat back, lift the tailbone behind you. Lovely. So a little bit of movement here can be nice. Just the slightest little shift in the hips from side to side can really turn on the stretch. Alrighty. We're going to plant those hands. We're going to hop those feet into our yogi squat, like so. Well done. Even if you didn't hop there, well done. You're still here. Good job. All right. So thinking about working into your yogi squat, if this pose has become really easy for you, great. But don't stop practicing it, because I promise you, if you stop using it, you will lose it. So when it comes to those poses that are just like, la la la, oh my gosh, do them anyway. Do them anyway, and enjoy the fact that you're really good at something, right? Don't start to not do them because they're easy. Do them more, Enjoy them. Enjoy the fact that you're making progress, right? Hold on to that. Okie dokie. Speaking of holding on to progress and finding your level, if you are finding that this is pretty easily manageable, pivot the pelvis forward. So tailbone lifts behind, pelvis comes forward, knees stay pointing in the same direction. This is going to give you just a little bit more stretch. Awesome. Okay, we're coming to the floor. Baddha Konasana, bottoms of the feet together. Knees out to the sides, little wiggle jiggle. Awesome. We're going for double pigeon pose. Now these are going to be quick. This isn't going to be like in class where I set the timer for 3 minutes and we, knuckle down. No, this is just going to be short. Left shin, right shin. Tailbone behind, pelvis tilting forward. A little bit of a lean forward. If your body is feeling this and is like, yeah, I want more of that, then go for it. If it's feeling pretty intense, stay seated straight up and down. And on the other hand, if your pelvis isn't able to tilt at all and you have a little bit of a rounding in the low back, sit up on a blanket. Totally good. Wonderful. Okay, we're going to switch sides. Same thing, establish that pelvic tilt. Tailbone comes out behind, pelvis tilts forward. A little bit of that weight forward if it feels good, and it does. Oh yeah. Have you noticed that a quick little yoga practice can completely change your day? It's like friggin' magic, I tell you. It's amazing. Completely elevates the energy, enhances the attitude. All right, we are going to come onto our backs. It's a quickie. We need to wrap this up. Windshield wipers when you get there. For me, it certainly doesn't hurt that I'm like laying underneath an arbor of jasmine flowers in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, and I can see the moon, and there are parrots around, and I can see a hanging bunch of bananas over there, and it's just amazing here. If you ever get the chance to come visit us in the studio, do it. It's amazing. Bringing the knees in for a big squeeze, big inhale. On the exhale, we're going to drop them right. Left shoulder stays down if it will. I'm so glad we did this today. Thank you for joining me. All right, bringing knees back center. Big squeeze. Then dropping them left. Wonderful. Bringing those knees back center. Taking any final movements that your body might want. This could be absolutely anything. For me, I feel like I need a little bit of a bridge pose. Just a little one. All right. Then we're going to pull those knees in for that final big squeeze. Last big inhale. And on the exhale, extend those legs for a brief but powerful savasana. So let yourself soften. Relax through the forehead, the eyebrows, that little space between, relaxing all those little muscles around the eyes, softening through the temples, the cheeks, letting them melt down towards the ears, and relaxing the jaw, letting the tongue fall away from the roof of the mouth. With each exhale, feeling your body pressing heavier and heavier into your mat. With each exhale, falling deeper and deeper into relaxation. Now we're going to really quickly do a vagus nerve reset. So we're going to take our closed eyes, so keep your head still, eyes stay closed. Move your eyes in their sockets all the way over to look to the right. Hold them there until you get the sensation of wanting to take a big deep breath or taking a yawn. When you get those sensations, don't try to mute them, rather dive into them and enjoy them. When you get the sensation, go ahead and move your eyes back to center and then left for the same thing, so holding eyes all the way left. Until you get that sensation of yawn or big deep breath. Once you do, return those eyes to center and simply melt for about a minute or so. Enjoy. All right. Starting to bring awareness back to the body. Maybe moving fingers, moving toes, maybe reaching overhead for that big full body stretch. Oh, yes. When you're ready, rolling onto whichever side is the most comfortable for you. Savoring these last moments of relaxation. And using as little effort as possible, press yourself up to your comfortable seat. Keeping the eyes closed or the gaze lower just for this last second. Taking this moment to feel into the body. Notice what's changed. Notice the shift in energy. Hopefully, maybe a little bit more of a sense of being balanced, resilient, ready to go. All right, here we go. Inhale the arms out and up. Palms to touch. Exhaling down through heart center. Inhaling out and up. See yourself grabbing a big arm load of healing energy. Exhale, pull it down to heart center. Feel the warmth. See the glow. And last time, inhaling out and up. Palms to touch. Exhaling down to the third eye for the mind. Heart center for the body and spirit. Namaste. Thanks so much for joining me for today's quickie. I feel fantastic. So I'm going to get out there and enjoy this beautiful place on this beautiful day. You do the same. Wherever you are, make it the best day so far, right? Have a great day. See you next time. Bye.